Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about microbit. Microbit is a programmable device, works on Cortex M0 processor, and this is from ARM. Okay, and why we are going to learn microbit? There are good reasons. It's an open initiative, it's an open source hardware, and also the coding, everything is free. You can design the board, you can use the board as you want to, and the board has very nice features. First of all, you can see there are few things. There's a back side of the board, and this is front side of the board. So here you can connect power, then you have reset button, then you have, if you would like to, like, battery, if you like to connect by battery, you can connect it through battery. Number two, you can see here in this is processor, the thing which you want to use, and it has already inbuilt accelerometer and also the compass, which is very good thing. So you have inbuilt features or sensor. You don't need to buy sensors from somewhere else. Then you have user programmable button in the back side. You can see these two buttons, one they are programmable buttons. Then you have a set of LED, not just one LED. Usually in boards, what happen, you can get simply one LED. Now you can see here there are multiple LEDs. You have a LED array. You can make the combination of, if the direction is this, make some pattern like this. If direction is that, make some pattern like this. You can make a combination. If you are good in programming, this is nice place where you have more LEDs, you have inbuilt sensors. Then you have power features. You can have 3 volt in ground. You can connect a lot of things from here. You can connect your blue, and it has a, you see in the next diagram, you can see it has inbuilt Bluetooth smart antenna connectors. A lot of features are there. So not because this hardware is so good, that's why it is not important to learn. The most interesting part is it makes programming fun. Okay, how, we will see. Not only it makes programming fun, but it will teach you how to program. Let us observe the same thing, and let us see this through web browser. You don't need to, another good thing with this is that you don't, no need to install anything, no need to install any software. How? And then if I don't need to install any software, then how can I write a program? And if I can't write a program, then how can I program the board? Let us observe this thing with a simple Google search. If I write microbit and click like this, you'll get the first link. The first link is about Microbit Education Foundation. You can get more of the information here only. So you can see in the icon it says you can create, you can learn, you can code, you can do what. It's a fun and learn kind of environment, and it is just not limited to the kids, but any age group is good for coding here. You can go to get started. You can try to click on your first step. There's a video which will help you out to understand, but let's skip this part and let's go to user guide. The diagram which you are discussing in here, you can see the same information is already available here. So if you like to know more about the buttons, you can simply click on buttons, how to use button. Every information has some code, some way of learning, way of understanding. You can learn a lot, but so more detail about this pins and the board information, you can go to here. You can find more or less every information you like to know. But what about the fun part? How can I learn to code? So if you go to microbit, we just went to get started. There are a lot of projects which you like to go. You can also take lessons, how to handle data. We'll learn slowly all these kind of things. But to start programming, you need to click on let's code. Once you click on let's code, it will say you can use your Python editor, or you can go to classroom of microbit, and there's another option that is called maker code editor. This is from where the fun start. So I click on maker, uh, what was that, I click on maker code, make code editor. When I click on make code editor, I got series of things. I don't need to start writing my first program, but I can simply have some tutorials. You can simply click on any tutorial, you can get things work out. For example, I want to click here. Now you can go with blocks, you can go with Python, you can go with Java. But now what about if I click on, you can click anywhere, you can click for the new project wherever you find good. So for example, I go here and I click on new project. I gave the name of project ABC something, okay, micro 1. I write it micro 1, okay. Then I go to code options, I say block is fine for me, block Java. Oh, you can do Python coding also. Will go there slowly. I don't want to use this loop, I delete the loop and I'm waiting. So okay, so this board came here, so which is basically good thing. So now what I want is, I want to blink some LEDs, because in my diagram I see there are a lot of LEDs, so I want to glow these LEDs. So what I say is that I can use show LED, this icon, and I can simply drag it here. I drag and drop it, then I say okay, go like this, okay, and I want to see whether it is working or no. So once I am finished with coding, it will simply show how my output is going to look like. And I added one more LED. Next time when it plays, it will show me new LED also, okay. So this is very nice way of learning coding. And not only this, there are too many options. So in basics you can see, okay, show icon pattern, okay, I click here, and what I say is, it says that you can make heart, you can do what you want to, okay. So what if I simply stop it and I play it? So 1 and 2, so because I have two patterns, you see. So now this is my smiley, and next one is a pattern. I can change the pattern how I want to. For example, I want to have a something like this, okay. Now it first thing what happened, it will show this smiley, and then it will draw the pattern. Let us see whether it is working like this or not. Okay, fine. But I want to create some delay. I want to add some delay. How can I add a delay? You can add a wait. There is no wait. We can go for more options, LEDs, loops, infinite loops. You can create a lot of patterns, okay. Okay, yeah, I got the delay. Now what I do is, I add this delay here and I pause it for 100 milliseconds, okay. Now what happen is, again stop, again press. Okay, I want to add more delay. I say 500 millisecond. Now for half of the second it will print this, then it goes like this. I want to go for full 1 second, let's say like this. So stay there and then it changes. Then it is not. So this is one way of programming. So I want it to repeat the whole pattern. It can repeat the pattern for me. It's very easy and very fun way of programming. The best and more interesting part is, I can choose what language I would like to learn. If this makes you more sense, you can convert this code into Python or into Java, or you can also start making program in Python or in Java. You can use the language whatever you would like to use, okay. For example, I want to learn Python. So if you see, the hash means on, okay, and the icon duck is already been added here. So this duck came here by default, okay. Now what if I would like to change, I would like to glow one more LED. Okay, so first let me remove this, so there's nothing, no this part. And now when I play this, it will show simply this. What if I would like to add one more LED on? Can I do this? Let's see. If I add a flash here, I can add it, and this will give me this. Okay, so you see, now from here you can start learning how to make functions, how to use variable, there's too much to learn. Array, anything related to array, data structure, lot of things you can learn just by checking whether your program is working fine or not. You see, we didn't install anything, we didn't even log in, we didn't do login. It's open and fun for all. You can learn, you can do what you want to. It's best way to learn coding. Apart from that, what you can do is you can save your program. If you click here, you can save your program, and you can create your own GitHub repository to save the program. This one, so you see, create GitHub repository. Here you can save, and here you can download. So whatever is convenient to you, you can do download the device. So why we need to download? Because if we want to make this kind of connection, you can see first thing. So first thing says that you can connect your microbit to your PC and you can dump the code there. Apart from that, you can have a hex file, so you can simply don't need to use local editor, you can simply program it here. So there's a lot of ways. Apart from that, you can simply pair your device also. There are too many options which we will see slowly, but right now these are more, this is more about this. You can share your program if you like to share the program, if you can publish your program if you like to publish your program. There are too many features, and this is how it goes. And I think this, so far it is clear to you. Let me add you one more feature. I want to play a melody, and I want to add play melody, like what, I don't know. Okay, 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 this is left, all okay, something like this, and I add it here. I can add for how long I would like to play the melody. Then okay, once I, what I want is, once it is done, you paused it, so it will automatically pause. Now you see, when I add the melody, when I added the melody, this speaker icon automatically came out. Now what it helps me to understand, how can I connect this to the real board. And that's the way you can use a lot of mathematical function, minimizing, absolute value. You can learn a lot. It's a fun way of learning. Apart from this, you can also convert the code anytime to, Python or any other language, Java and Python. Their options are already available. Please let me know if you have any comments, any doubts related to this topic. Thank you very much. Have a nice